Jaji, Music Man, how are you this evening? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Jimmy Licari. I'm not doing any giveaways tonight, Jimmy. Good to see you there, brother. Oh, look at that. Look at Lucky Jimmy, man. Got another West Point. Oops. Trying to get used to this actual streaming stuff where I'm updating stuff and doing it like the professionals. I'll get there someday. Surprised you guys aren't over at Rob's. Or are you at both? That was weird. Let's do something here. See if it's doing anything yet. See if it's doing anything yet. No, stay like a volume. See if it's doing anything yet. No, stay like a volume. Alrighty. Coin Hunter Chris, how are you this evening, my friend? Hey, no worries, I understand. Take your time. Enjoy your meal. I'll be here. Hey, no worries. I have 3 boxes to get through tonight. Another W. Tall grass. Perry. It's going to be a W. Watch. Yeah, it's a W. You can see the edges so well on these. This one's questionable. It's not. And this one here, but it's not. Phil's dad, Phil. How are you tonight, my friend? Good to see you. My luck has finally turned around, my friend. Had a rough week so far, but we've got 5 W's out of this box so far. Pretty amazing, and they're all really nice looking ones too on top of that. Oh man, that stinks. It happens though, man. My halves have not treated me well. I actually went to when I got these quarters, I was gonna get a box of halves, but I realized the chunk of cash that I had, I only had $400. I'm like, sorry, like go give me a box of nickels. I didn't grab as much as I thought I did. So I'll have to go back. I've got 1 box there. My order actually comes in tomorrow, so thank you. Yeah, the W's have been tight the last week. I almost forgot what they look like. Thanks again for taking care of that penny box for me. That's greatly appreciated. I've got Bowman 2K's box here that I got to get done as well, and that will be right behind that one, so it's pretty nice to having them start to stack up a little bit and don't have to worry about whether I'm going to beat the gun or not as far as the next week. You started picking up for your 100-box challenge yet? I thought you said you were going to start trying to do that this week. Not yet. The Vamps are gonna love you. Yeah, can you order me 100 boxes of pennies for next week? But you didn't have a definitive date set yet, so that's saving you a little bit at least. Don't have to struggle for a specific date. Yeah, 5 or 6. Back bumper will be dragging on the way home. Yeah, the only problem you might run into, though, I don't know if you have the same issue that I have, is you can order 5 or 6, but will they be circulated? Go pick up 100 boxes of brand new pennies. It's kind of hard to hunt. The nickels I picked up today were uncirculated. So I opened them and stuck them in a bag, and I'll take them back tomorrow. I kept some out. I'm going to try them on eBay, see if anyone wants to buy them. I actually have been selling some pennies and some dimes that way, and they're actually selling. Not like I'm getting rich, but I can share some of the nicer coins with someone that might need them and make $1 or $2 in the process. What the heck? Help support the habit. Well, that's cool. Your banks don't give you a hard time about swapping them out. I know most of the banks can be a little sketchy about that. Mine were much better about it, but they're kind of tightening up. They don't like when I bring them back. But I guess if you're getting a new coin and bank wrapped, it's a little bit different of a story. That one looks promising. Nope. You do nickels too, or no? Nickels have really seemed to be tough for most people, it seems like. Trying to find circulated or circulated nickels. Seems, I don't know what it is, man. There's a lot of uncirculated coin out there right now. It's weird. And a lot of it's even 2020 still. It's not even 2021 stuff. You guys see better days. You don't like nickels? Oh my gosh! I don't. You got to be the first person I think I've ever seen say that. This one here looks promising. It's not. Man, there's a lot of new coins in here. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say they don't like nickels. They're easy peasy lemon squeezy, and they have the buffaloes in there. Are you kidding me? If there was any kind of value in nickels, that's the only thing I don't like about nickels. I love nickels. They're probably my favorite, but there's just no value in them. There's nothing in there that is profitable per se. So if you hunt nickels, you're hunting for the love of the coin for sure. Because I mean, you might scrape a 35% silver out of them every once in a blue moon, but even the rare coins don't go for that much comparably to other denominations. I like them because they end up being a quick hunt. And they're easy on the eyes too. They're certainly one of the easier ones to look at. Let's check these two just. I don't think they are, but they're the nicer ones in here. They are not. Ooh, look how bright and shiny that one is. Wow. Got a really nice strike on it. What we got here? Weir Farms, man. I don't know if you have noticed them. Weir Farm Denvers have been just crazy shiny and well struck this year. I'm going to keep that one. One box. That's kind of how I feel about dimes. I try to get into dimes. I just can't. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. I watched Rob hunt dimes. Like, oh yeah, I found this again. And I was like, oh crap, here we go again. He's going to suck me back into doing dimes again. But he did 4 boxes and he found 2 silvers. I'm like, okay, good. It was just 2 silvers. It's not enough for me to want to jump into it. Because dimes are little, there's not much in them, and at least in my area, they do not produce. I can count all the silvers I found in dime boxes on my hands, and that's not good. A lot of people don't like the quarters, man. I have really enjoyed the quarters. I'm kind of disappointed they got rid of the W's, quite frankly. I think that might turn me off of them a little bit. But I've crushed it on the silver this year. I mean, I've found more silver in my quarters than I have my halves. Look at that one. Wow. I don't know if you can see that very well because I got way on my light. That's an 87. That thing is beautiful. I just got checked out of somebody's set for sure. We're keeping that. Oh, really? I would love it if they brought it back. That next series, they really haven't said when they're going to start it, though. Hopefully they. I mean, I feel bad for Washington, but I mean, hell, he's on the quarter to begin with. That crossing the Delaware, I don't know how long they're going to keep that, but if they do that just for like the 6 months and then go right into that new program and 22 and bring back the W's, I would be ecstatic. But the Mint is so messed up, man. They can't get it together. They just can't. I mean, I called them again. I forget whether it was yesterday or today, asking them about. I ordered the proof set from them in November of last year, and it was supposed to come with a premium, or it was supposed to come with a West Point nickel, and I didn't get the nickel. And so I called them. I said, "Hey, I didn't get this in my order." And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's on back order." I'm like, "Well, you guys didn't even put a note in my order. You just sent the other stuff, but didn't include that." They're like, "Yeah, it's on back order. We'll send it out as soon as we have it." And I'm like, "Well, you guys didn't tell me it was going to be missing. You know, are you going to tell me when it's coming? How is that going to work?" They're like, "Well, when it's off back order." I'm like, "Okay." So I waited. Nothing happened for like 3 weeks. I called back again. And the girl's like, "Yeah, it's still in back order." I'm like, "How long is this going to take?" And she said, "I'd probably call back in 2 weeks if you haven't seen it." And that was like 2 months ago. So I called back again today, and the lady's like, "Yeah, it's on back order. There's nothing we can do. Do you just want a refund?" I'm like, "You can't refund something that you're giving to me for free." I'm like, "No, that's one of the reasons why I ordered this set, because I wanted that West Point nickel." Yeesh. But yet they can still crank out 2021s, but they can't fulfill their backorder stuff from 2020. Just crapola. I forget who it was I was watching the other day, but they were saying that, like, even it was Guam Stacker. He said that he ordered 2 of the last ASEs, and they only shipped him 1. And so he called up and said, "Hey, I only got 1, and I ordered 2. And they were like, "Oh, sorry," and they made him jump through all kinds of hoops to fix the problem. And then they turned around and said, "Oh, by the way, we're just going to refund you the money because we currently don't have that." But I heard on another channel, I forget who it was, said that when they called in about them, that they're going to release some more later on. They're just not available yet. So I mean, they do some goofy things, that's for sure. I mean, I got the ASE this year, and I actually ordered it the day after it released because I totally missed the gun on the order. And as you know, they sold out in like minutes. And so I knew from before that if you jump on the Mint website, every item would have been made at the same time, you would think. So they sent the item, but it just didn't send the free portion of it. And that's one of the reasons why I bought the item. I mean, yeah, the proof set's cool and all, but I really wanted to get the West Point nickel because that's the only way you could get it is with the set. I mean, these are all the shenanigans they play, you know, where, I mean, they'll probably be like, "Okay, you got to buy the Prestige set to get the Morgan or Peace Dollar this year." I hope they don't screw that up because they could sell a whole bunch of those. If they do some limited number on that, it's going to make a lot of people pissed off. That's for sure. I hope they do right to collectors and just kind of do on-demand minting of those. Otherwise, they're just going to be making third-party sellers rich. This box. I hope my other. You hunting yourself? Go home. Oh, when error occurred, please try again later. Uh-oh. Digging Dave, can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Learn more. Can you hear me, Dave? I don't know if I'm still going here or not. I'm going to check the other thing. That's crazy. Might have to end it and start back up. Let's see. No, I'm there. No, I'm there. Okay, I don't know why this thing's not showing up here. Anywho, hey Digging Dave, good to see you, buddy. I'm gonna update my board while I've got my keyboard out, I guess. Oops. There we go. Yeah, on my end it says an error occurred with the playback, but I just went over to YouTube real quick and it looks like I'm going, so let me know if I'm wrong. If no one talks back to me, maybe it's me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys still there, or is it gummed up? I might just end it and restart it if I don't hear back from somebody. Although it says I got an excellent connection, supposedly. So I'm not sure what's going on. So let's do this.